Good morning, Latin Wealth Club. Buenos dias. It's 5 a.m. on a Monday morning. Are you getting ready, being productive? Getting ready to kill your day and compounding those wins? Or are you snoozing and losing? This is your host, MP, and behind the scenes,
AZ.
Sorry, bro. I need a good fresh of water right there, bro. Got to stimulate the brain with some H2O, bro.
Is that Fiji water?
No, it's not. It's actually it's alkaline water, but it's the ones that you actually go and refill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, last time we had a Latin Wealth Club podcast that wasn't an interview. We're talking about building brand loyalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had 3 interviews. If you guys haven't checked them out, make sure to go check them out. And also make sure to go subscribe to MP Auto Detailing. Now, don't forget to pay the fee. The Latin Wealth Club fee has nothing to do with money. Just recommend it to a friend, a sibling, or a like-minded individual. Now, with that being said, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and if you guys want to leave us a question or a comment or concern, leave us a comment. With that being said, so once you do build brand loyalty, right, what kind of fruits come with that, right? And we're also going to actually talk about, not how, but we're actually going to talk about how building brand loyalty is a building block for scaling and growing your business and getting employees and getting to that point where you're now hands off of your business, right? Because that's our goal for Vision 2024, right? So, Adrian, what are some brands that come to mind that you're kind of loyal to?
Apple.
Okay. What other ones? Give me 3. Give me like 2 more. Nike, Apple,
Nike. I would say probably it's another big one. Does food count?
Yeah, food does count.
Close on Sundays. Yo, my
God. Oh my God. You're gonna get us copyrighted, bro.
Yo, my number.
All right, let me stop you right there. But so you're telling me that because you're loyal to these brands, you'll talk crap about their competitors? Yeah. Unknowingly, sometimes.
A lot of the times, yeah.
So, like, if someone has an Android, you're gonna be like, it's not like the best. Apple's the best.
Yep. Lime green bubble is crazy, man. Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't wear Adidas?
Oh, no, I wear Adidas. I mean, it's certain stuff. It's not everything.
Oh.
Right? I mean, of course not. I mean, just because I go to Chick-fil-A doesn't mean I'm not going to go to Cane's. On
really?
Sundays, yeah, because they're closed on Sundays.
So you would go to Cane's on Sundays?
I mean, on a good day.
If needed.
If needed, yeah. If I really am craving, like, some chicken, I guess, yeah, I'll go to Cane's.
Okay.
Yeah,
but you're like, these are your go-to.
No, yeah. So I will say that stuff is like, Chick-fil-A over Cane's, certain stuff like that. Especially like, app, like exactly what you said. Now, Apple versus Android.
Because you kind of touched on 3 different. Like you touched on Apple, which is a product and a service. Mm-hmm. You touched on Nike, which is a product, and then you touched on Chick-fil-A, which is food, right? Yep. Now for Chick-fil-A, are you loyal because of the customer service, the food? What are you actually loyal to?
Yeah, all of the above. I think it's the food quality to me is good. All the people who work there are always relatively nice. So it's a little bit of everything, to be honest. But I mean, like, same thing with Cane's. People there are nice too. They're not rude.
Of course,
right? Yeah.
But what? Okay, so then what stands out? You're over here telling me it's the same. Then what stands out? Why are you so loyal to them?
The food.
It
just comes down to the food.
Why are you so loyal to Nike versus Adidas versus Under Armour?
I would say because growing up, that Nike was a popular thing, right? Especially because I played soccer, and a majority of the things in that sport are Nike run, right?
Because they were dominant. They were dominant,
exactly,
business.
And now I think it's switching. I think it has. When I was growing up, it did end up switching to Adidas. Was a big player in it, and they were always a huge player in.
But you were still picking a side.
But Nike was the main one for me.
Okay, and then Apple. What does Apple have that's so much better than Android that you're so loyal to?
Are you kidding me? You got an iPhone,
No, I've had only iPhones. I'm not gonna lie to you, but explain to me why. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen both, right?
Yeah. Well, the only thing for me, honestly, because much of it is, I mean, they're both great technologies. I mean, Samsung is still great. Android is not that good either way. But Samsung, like, I honestly, compared to Samsung and Android, right? Samsung is a better version But the only
It's the same thing though.
it's not the same thing, because when you think of an Android, you think of like, I'm thinking of these shitty.
When I see a Samsung, I think I that's what I see. That to me is an Android.
No, that's not what
To
I
me,
think.
an Android is anything that's not an iPhone.
Oh, see, that's interesting. So you just categorize everything. You're just like, fuck it, it's an Android.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like I know Android's a brand, but what I'm
Yeah,
saying to me is
yeah.
like, to me the word like I feel like some people maybe you see it or don't see it this way, but I feel like Android is a very general term for a phone that's not an iPhone.
It is, but I didn't think it was that general.
But okay, no. You said it is, but you don't know. You want to know why a lot of people think that?
Why?
Because of the brand loyalty of iPhone.
That is true. Yeah.
Right?
That is true.
So let's go into the first thing we're going to talk about, the consistent revenue.
Okay.
Okay? Because when the new iPhone comes out and the new Samsung comes out, what are you going to get first?
iPhone.
Okay. And then let's say Nike comes out with a new line of jerseys, specialized limited edition jerseys or something, right? Mm-hmm. And Adidas comes out. Which one would you rather have?
Whichever looks nicer.
Which one would you? Okay, but
that's the thing. See,
so there it doesn't count. Brand loyalty doesn't count.
That's where it's kind of. I think there's brand loyalty in certain things.
Okay,
right?
So let's take a step back. Let's go to the iPhone one.
Okay,
all right. You told me that it's mainly the technology, right? Mm-hmm. Does customer experience anything like that have to do with it?
Not so much, because to be honest, I mean, you're never really dealing with the company themselves.
That's true.
You're always going through, T-Mobile, whatever. Sprint,
or what about their services?
You mean like in the phone?
Yeah, like iCloud and all that. Like, are you?
No, I'm not a huge fan of that.
So you're just more into the user friendliness of the iPhone. Because let's be real, it's really user friendly.
The UI. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the fact that you would get an iPhone because it's user friendly, and you're gonna get the newer iPhone because one, it's user friendly. Again, right? It's a better version, and you get a little bit maybe more bang for your buck compared to the last year or whatever, right?
Yep.
But do you notice that they've built a brand loyalty to where they get consistent revenue? Because maybe not every phone, but every 2 phones or every 3rd phone, you're always getting the new one.
Yeah.
It's been like that for 10 years.
Yeah. Well, not me. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, when was your first iPhone?
My first one. Oh, you're really making me think back. How
old were you?
Oh, I don't even know, man. I don't even remember.
Were you in middle school or high school?
No, in middle school I had. Oh no, yeah, middle school. Yeah, I had a. I think.
See, you don't realize this, bro, but we were in middle school 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you've been buying iPhones for the past 10 years.
Yeah, but not year over year, I would say. Right.
Of course, not year after year, but in the last decade, bro.
Yeah.
You've spent more money with Apple than Android, than Samsung, than with all that, right?
Absolutely.
Because of brand loyalty.
Absolutely.
Because of that consistent revenue, right? Same thing with Nike, bro. If I go to the store and I see Nike socks and Adidas socks, speaking about socks, right? Well, because I'm saying that because of the jersey stuff, right? It's not even about who looks better there. What are you gonna choose? What would you rather wear? Because what is more commonly seen outdoors? Nike, because they're dominant and it's brand loyalty, right? And then you're always going back. You're always buying their socks. You're always buying their thing, and that's consistent revenue, right? So that consistent revenue is a building block to scaling, right? If you want to scale, if you want to get to the point where you have employees, if you want to get to the point where you're kind of more hands off your business, you need to build brand loyalty, and for that loyalty to bring consistent revenue, just how Nike with their clothes, with iPhones, with Apple and their iPhones, I'm sorry. You have to build that brand loyalty, then turn that into consistent revenue and use that as a building block to scaling, right? Because once you have a consistent amount of revenue, let's say your consistent revenue is $5,000 a month. You have a $5,000, I wouldn't say guaranteed, but you have a consistent monthly revenue of $5,000. You could play with stuff a little bit, right? That allows you to try new services and products. And because you have brand loyalty, you could actually give it out to your consumer, your client, for free. And tell them, hey, I'm going to give this out to you. Let me know what you think. Right? Then before you even launch the product or the service, you're already getting feedback. Right? It allows you to test the waters and stuff. Right? Another thing about building brand loyalty and making that consistent revenue is that when employees see the same faces, talk to the same people, every single time that they're at work, they feel more respected, right? And they also feel more respect towards their business, and they feel they operate with caution. Not that they feel, but they operate with caution. Not that they, because some people would say it's fear, right? Because they're fearful of messing up the company's reputation. But I would say it's more like operating with caution, right? Because, like, for example, right? Let's talk about hotels now, right? A lot of people, when they stay at hotels, there's certain hotels people like, right? People like Holiday. People like, the more of the common ones, Motel 6 is, not a hotel, but it's a motel. But some people, they travel for work, and because they know that these places might not be the best, but they're consistent, they have a brand loyalty, right? Everyone has a niche, right? So it doesn't matter what niche you're in, as long as you dominate that niche with brand loyalty. Okay, now let me talk to you about hotels, right? And how their employees literally respect their business and operate with caution, right? When you go to a resort in any other country, or you go to a hotel in anywhere, the employees treat the consumer with respect. They treat the business with the utmost respect. Adrian, can you vouch for that? Have you seen that before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, literally, bro. Like, when I went to Tulum, like, the business name was like, like the way when we were talking to the customer service, like the way they operated, bro, and with caution. And when somebody would mess up, they would like literally like tell, like they would check each other, right? Mm-hmm. When you have a brand loyalty and you're representing a brand, no longer a business, the consumer feels respected, the employee feels respected, and there's mutual respect within the two. Okay. It's like my first job. Let's talk about my first job. I worked at Big Nick's Pizzeria here in San Pedro. They have an amazing, loyal clientele base. You see, and the thing about building brand loyalty is that your consumers, if they have a problem, most of the time they'll tell you, instead of just walking away and going to your competitor. Because when you have brand loyalty, they want to see you succeed, right? Because, for example, like myself, with MP Auto Detailing, Adrian has gone on appointments, and he's seen how customers literally treat me with the utmost respect and literally show so much loyalty to my brand and to my business. Right, Adrian? I mean, you've seen it. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're right, of course.
The aspect that some people don't respect their business enough to build a brand off of it and to build a cult or a following, but like a good base of supporters for it is ridiculous to me, because we're gonna go to the last thing, but it's cash flow. All this, you can't do any of this without cash flow. And how do you achieve cash flow? By building brand loyalty and making consistent revenue. It's all about cash flow, baby. And once you do get to that consistent revenue, you can either profit the rest, or you can reinvest that, like I said, to test new services, to test new products, right? And to, more advertising, more, expanding your business, getting more employees. Just never know. But with that being said, now that we're, getting towards the end, let's talk about the pre-market. This morning, it looks like the Dow's going to be down. It's down $10. The S&P is down $229, and then the Nasdaq is down $207. Looks like we might have a red week. What do you think, Adrian?
Yeah, man. I don't know if you saw CPI came out.
Pretty shitty.
It's the same.
Flat.
Then it come down. Or I think
I didn't see it. You see, that's why it's pretty shitty, because I was like, it's flat. But what I'm saying is, I seen it come out. I mean, recession Q4?
No way. I don't think so. Core came down a little bit. But yeah, the main CPI, man, it's tough. I mean, and it looks like it's still gonna be more tough with all the wars that's going on. But I think it's all government conspiracy.
What?
I think we're going to war to bring down inflation.
What? Yeah. Bro, no. Fiat currency. Did you not hear RFK?
Yeah.
Fiat currency was created so that they could go to war, so that they don't have to raise taxes to raise funds.
Yeah, exactly.
They just they just have you pay with inflation.
Keep printing, guys. Keep printing.
Damn. What do you think of this whole situation with Palestine and Israel?
Yeah, there's nothing you can do, man. And they've been fighting for years, bro. I mean,
do you get, like, I've been watching videos. So this is, I could be wrong, right? But from what I understand is that, like, I guess the Jewish people are native to that land, right? No, like, this is what I understand. Let me just say, they left, right? They did, like, they just abandoned the land, right?
they set them out.
And then the Arabic people came and we're like, oh, cool, this is our new home, right? No one's here, no one's gonna fight it for us, right? So we're settling here, right? And then, you know, World War I happened, World War II happened, I guess, and then that's when the British were like, yeah, we'll give you Palestine.
Yeah, it was after,
like, because I guess they like owned, they like were running the land.
This is not, we are not historians. No, we don't know what the fuck is going
Actually,
on.
If we want to have someone to talk about this, it should be Richard. Richard knows a lot. I mean, he's a war veteran.
That's right. Yeah.
But anyways, let me just finish, right? And then I guess since British said that, they started bringing Jewish people to Palestine, and then obviously the Arabic people are like, "Yo, like we're right here, bro. Like this is our home. Like what the hell?"
From what I understand, bro, you're right. They did leave at first, and then after World War II, after what was British going on with Germany, Israel came back by themselves.
No, so was that a lie? Is that like a historic? No, because I watched a whole video on it, bro. Like the British, they were in Palestine, and then they had promised that land to the Jewish people.
Oh, I don't know. They promised it.
They used their forces to like move, like to displace the Palestinian people.
Oh, okay. I thought they had came back, and then that's when the Arabs and the Israel people had a problem, and then that's when the British
they did have problems.
That's when because they had came back.
But the British was helping the British were helping the Jewish.
They were, but I don't think they brought them back. I think they had came back by themselves, and then they were
they were coming back by themselves. But what I'm saying is that they were helping them, like they were like protecting them.
No, like when they arrived, they didn't want any war, and now because British people
they were there like as the neutral people. Yeah,
they were running.
That's what I'm telling you.
British people were running. Yeah. So when the Israel people came back, they were like, "Well, this is God's land. Like
this is our land.
This is our land." But the only reason why they think it's our land is because
they were there first.
No,
supposedly
the Bible says that it's their land.
But they were there first.
They were.
They were.
Yeah, they were.
No,
there weren't. Arabs, the Arabians were there first.
No.
And that's why the Arabians are so mad.
Listen, the Jewish people lived in that land during Jesus.
Okay.
Because Jesus Christ was a Jew.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So how can Jesus be in that land, be a Jew,
and
there not be Jewish people?
You know, this is what happens when you put faith and religion in government. It just never works out, bro. It just never works out.
That's why you have war in the Middle East.
Exactly.
Literally, bro, because you're mixing religion with state. But anyways, let me finish, right? I guess they were there, bro. They were there before the Arabics, right? They were there.
Yeah.
And
no.
They did.
I think Arabics were there first, bro. No. Yes, I think they were there first.
I watched a whole video,
bro. Unless, imagine it's all fake news.
Like we're just watching. I was watching Fox News and you're watching CNN.
Whatever.
All right, but listen though. All right, at the end of the day, the Jewish people think it's like their native land, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to point something out that I think is very hypocritical of the left.
Okay.
So a lot of people that consider themselves liberal, the left, they support Palestine. They're like the ones that are saying like free Palestine and this and that because they believe, they've been displaced. Like I'm talking about like the Black Lives Matter people and those type of organizations. They're supporting Palestine, right?
Okay. I didn't know that.
They don't realize that Palestine is like anti-gay, anti-West. Like they don't stand for the same thing they stand. One, and then two, those are the same people that cry that Native Americans should have their land back, but don't want to give the Jewish people back their land. In theory,
yeah.
I don't know, bro. Something hypocritical. I kind of noticed and wanted to point out. I don't even
know that Democrats were. I don't even know Democrats were supporting Palestine like that.
It's because the thing is, bro, Democrats and people like the left are different. You're talking about radical and moderate.
No, yeah. No, I just didn't know. I thought everybody in the U.S. was
Nah, bro. I'm talking about like the crazy fools that like have like the Ukraine and LGBTQ flag on their bio type stuff. Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean,
I just wanted to point something out because I was thinking about that right now. I was like, damn, they be crying about the Native Americans losing their land, but they ain't. But like a lot of people are crying about just like. Yeah, like they're in support of Hamas.
The problem is everybody's on stolen land. It
bro,
doesn't matter.
None of this land is ours, right?
None of it.
And I think it's funny because, okay, I could be living here right now.
Yeah.
About 500 years ago, there was someone else living here right now.
Somebody.
And if homie came back from the dead and was like, "Yo, that's my house. Yeah. You need to move out," I'm gonna be like, "Hell no, I ain't moving out. What the hell?" Like,
you'd be like, "Do you even know what a car is, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here."
But do you know what I'm saying though? Like, what I'm saying is like,
of course,
bro, none of.
Yeah.
As much as I want to get in real estate, and obviously real estate is great for money, bro, money's fake. I mean,
the government.
At the end of the day, land should not be sold. Right?
We just go down this path.
Yeah, bro.
Money's not real. The government's lying to you. You're gonna die.
Buy crypto. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. You're gonna have to short clip all this and tell them to stick to the end because this kind of went a little right and left.
I don't know. I think it's crazy. It's ridiculous. You're seeing, and it's crazy now in this day and age because now you can, even in the Ukraine war, bro, you see the war. People are recording on their cell phones.
I don't know, bro. I've seen TikToks of Ukraine of like people partying and stuff.
Oh yeah, well they've always partied, bro. I mean that's their thing. But I'm saying, like it's crazy to see like GoPro footage from like the soldiers that are fighting. It's like, dude, like this was never seen before. Like, in World War II, they didn't have.
You know what's weird, bro? So I followed his page on Instagram. I'm gonna send it to you. It's the one. Oh, it's the one that posted RFK.
Okay.
Yeah, follow them, bro. It's a Bitcoin and crypto news.
Oh,
so that way you can kind of be more into the space. Mm-hmm. Now, bro, they were saying that Israel seized and froze like Hamas's crypto wallet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I was tripping because I'm like, how are they? What
was it? Their crypto wallet? I thought it was just their regular money. I think it was
their crypto money. It was their crypto money, and no, it was their crypto money because they Binance helped them.
How do they do that?
But Binance is not to the people.
That's great because
the thing is okay. Look, as much as we could talk, as we might not stand for what Hamas stands for, right?
Yeah,
we have to respect the fact that that's their money. Because the thing about crypto, bro. Okay, let me talk to you about crypto. Crypto is like the fact that we want everyone to own their own money and for nobody to control it. For nobody to freeze your money.
That's exactly right.
Right? Mm-hmm. So I don't stand for Hamas or anything like that. But what I'm saying is it's kind of fucked up that you're still able to freeze people's accounts with crypto. Now, I want to know what kind of crypto they owned to not buy that, because whatever they own, I'm not buying. Even though I'm sure they seized Bitcoin, but it's because they were either doing it through Binance and Binance switched on them. Mm-hmm. But the whole aspect of crypto, bro, is for people to, like, for situations like that to happen and for them to hold their funds within crypto safe away from the government.
Yep.
But the fact that Binance and in the Israel government were able to do that kind of made me rethink, not rethink my investment in crypto, but made me like really like be like, It made me think like holding my money with these brokerages, these crypto brokerages, and instead getting a cold wallet.
Absolutely. No, you know what? That's so funny because I didn't even know they froze their crypto. I thought it was just all the dollars and like they weren't able to. I know right now they blocked everything. No food, water, nothing could come in.
They're like, I guess the heads of Hamas, like the big homies. They froze their crypto wallets.
So that's scary because listen,
that is scary.
All that shows is your money is not safe anywhere.
Even
crypto that was supposed to be a stealthy thing.
But that's because I feel like they're using Binance.
But you know what's also a good thing? That also shows that there's a step to regulation. So now crypto is being taken more seriously by the government. And now that they have their hands inside of these companies, you get what I'm saying? Now it shows that, okay.
So at the end of the day, we all know crypto is the future. But what I'm saying is like this kind of, I see what you're saying. It's going to speed it up.
First step. No, it just takes that first step.
I think it speeds it up, bro.
I don't think it speeds it up. I don't think it does. I think it just shows that it's being taken more seriously.
But it
has regulation now.
Yes. Go ahead.
And it shows that, guess what? The government's going to do everything in their power to try to control it.
Yes. So that way you need to go for decentralization. Not financial advice, but I buy Cardano because they are the most decentralized crypto in the industry right now.
But the problem is, if you're buying, if you go to Coinbase, you're fucked.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the only way would be to find a cold wallet.
Yeah.
And or find a way to get your coins and your assets into a USB.
You could, yeah. There are also plenty of sketchy websites you can use to hold your money.
Keyword sketchy. Yeah.
Keyword is sketchy. Hey, man, there's risk there.
Well, anyways, bro, pre-market's red.
Yeah.
Crypto has been going down, too.
Yeah.
Is it the end of the world? We got World War III amongst the way. Should I just be here sipping my water until we get blasted by nukes?
I hope so, man. I hope so.
My God, God.
No, I'm just kidding.
You know, we're gonna end this.
I'm just kidding.
I hope
we're against Hamas. We're against Israel. No. Oh well.
I'm neutral, dog. Look. Let them fight. Just let them. No. Like nobody get involved. Like let the homies handle their business. Like I feel like, bro, like it's like a school fight. Like no one should just jump in, bro. Just hey, you guys want to go at it? Go at it.
Let them go. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like.
But the thing is, they know it's not just going to be them.
Nah, bro. The way I see it is not our country, not our problem.
Damn. And yeah, I think because it's kind of we're trying to control something from the different side of the world.
Here's the thing, bro, and this is why maybe you didn't know this about our ex-president Trump, but Trump always said we need to stop being the road police.
That's right. Yeah, I agree,
bro. Why the heck? Like we're literally the world like Big Brother. Like any country gets in trouble, guess who they're calling? Barrio USA.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, all that shows is...
But guess who's paying for all that?
We are.
You and I. Mm-hmm. You and I and all the Latin Wolf Club members, bro.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
You know, I think...
We need to be more nationalistic about our country. We need to be more patriotic about where we come from. I mean, yes, we're Latinos. Yes, we're Hispanic. Yes, we're from... Our parents are from here. Our parents are from there. But I'm going to tell you something. If we're not patriotic about where we're actually from, where we're actually born, where we're actually raised... We're not going to have a country to fucking live in. We're not. Why the hell are we getting involved in these wars and being the world police? Not our country, not our fucking problem. Get the fuck out of the Middle East, U.S. Simple as that. Hey, that goes to Joe Biden, bro. I'm going to tag him, too.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, this is going to be a short clip. We're tagging that fool.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to send him a collaboration invite. See if he wants to post it on his feed.
I don't think he watches any. I don't think he can...
Nah, bro, it's Obama running his Instagram.
It's somebody's running it. No, but I don't think.
No, it's both sides, bro.
We're not going to be on the ground.
It's both sides.
But I do think, you know what? Here's where I'm going to disagree. I do think we need to at least kind of be there because it's not about. And even Trump has said this. It's just about not anybody dying anymore.
I agree.
So it's kind. And guess what? If we're not there, if nobody is there.
Here's the thing.
More and more people are going to die.
Let them battle it out.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. This is the way I see it. Let them battle it out. Right. They're two governments. Mm-hmm. Right. One government's trying to wipe out the Jewish people out of their land, like their supposedly quote unquote land, right? Mm-hmm. And you got the other ones that are like, yo, we're just trying to defend ourselves, and yo, can we get some backup? Like, but at the same time, it's like, well, you kind of knew what you're getting to when you were moved there, and you've been dealing with this for years, so you should have it figured out by now.
No, I think none of that's going to be solved. Well,
it's not, bro.
All I'm saying is like, but you know what, man? The Jewish people have been through enough.
Nah, but you want to hear about
people have been enough, man.
You know what? Let me end this. Let me end this podcast.
Yeah,
and we're gonna do an after hours podcast right now, real quick. Make sure to stay tuned for that. All right, so let's continue this talk, bro. This talk got a little interesting, man. So I have a conspiracy, bro. It's kind of weird, right? So in 2021, let me make this timeline. I'm gonna write this down. If I remember correctly, we left U.S. equipment in Afghanistan.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And that's an Arabic country, too. That's a Muslim country.
Something.
You know, they support Hamas, right?
They support somebody.
You don't believe Joe Biden leaves a bunch of equipment to the Taliban. Mm-hmm. Right? To Taliban and Hamas, I'm pretty sure, are compas, they drink beer together and stuff, You don't think Taliban was like, yo, Hamas, we got you with the new equipment. started sending all the stuff over there. Hamas got prepared because there is some rumors that Israel knew that they were going to get attacked, and they kind of allowed it to happen, type thing. So, do you believe? I'm starting to have a little conspiracy that the U.S. purposely left equipment back in Afghanistan to the Taliban. The Taliban then acquired all that, right? Notice what worked, what didn't. Sent some of that equipment to Hamas. Hamas started planning their attack, which got out to Israel, supposedly, right? Because this is a supposedly scenario. Because Israel supposedly knew that they were going to get attacked. Let it happen. And then the U.S. was like, oh, war. Oh, let's step right in. Mm-hmm. Dude, I kind of believe this war was kind of created, bro, because we had peace in the Middle East with, not with Palestine and Israel to be exact. Not those two to be exact. I'm over here hitting the mic. Not those two to be exact, but Israel had signed a lot of peace agreements with a lot of other Arabic countries. Under President Trump. You could look all this stuff up. You know, we had peace, bro. I remember there was like one plane that couldn't fly, like certain countries couldn't fly over other countries. And I think there was history made because I seen a lot of Israeli people posting it. I have some friends, and like it was like the plane like just flying, like just like the tracker of the plane, and people were like history, and I was like, what the hell? Like, what are you talking about? So I'm guessing it's because I guess back then, bro, like if you're from Israel and you're flying to somewhere else, like you would have to detour because you couldn't fly over certain countries because you would get shot down. Right. So we had peace back then, but it's kind of weird, right? That, like I said, we get out of Afghanistan, we leave a bunch of equipment to the Taliban. The Taliban, I believe, sent stuff to Hamas. Hamas started preparing, right? And then other countries probably noticed this happening, told Israel. Israel heard the rumor, didn't listen, allowed themselves to get attacked so that way they could get funds and get, come on, bro. I mean, if you're a country and you know you're going to get attacked and you know you got like a big brother like the U.S., you ain't going to allow yourself to get attacked so you can get some money? I'm just saying, bro. Like, I honestly feel like, now thinking about it like that, I feel like this is a U.S.-created Middle East war. And they're going to do this, maybe to launder more money, like they have been with Ukraine. Because I believe that that's what they're doing in Ukraine. At the end of the day, bro, just let Russia do its thing. Let Palestine do its thing. If they lose, they lose. Let's let them bat them out, bro. They're not even in our continent.
Yeah, I will say that
I don't know, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy that we support Ukraine.
I don't support any of those.
Israel is one thing because Israel was already like they had their own protection. They already had the military, but Ukraine had nothing. Like we literally built up Ukraine to fight.
I only support one country. That's
Mexico.
The U.S. of A.
Oh shit.
That's the U.S. of A. I support Mexico too, but if World War III were to happen and you were to tell me to pick a side. Yeah, bro. We ain't. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna get lynched over here. If we had World War III, bro, and I went down here, they would be like, "Where were you born? Oh, the U.S. Oh, you think you're Mexican? Oh, bro, I'd get fucking bullied. I'd get fucking beat up, bro. No, these fools would not claim me in a time of World War III. And mostly, bro, what if like we're going to war? Mm-hmm. Hell no, bro. These fools won't claim me. They don't even claim me now. Bro. They be calling us ponchos and stuff like that. But anyways, bro, yeah, no, I don't support any of that, bro. I think, like I've always said, bro, not our country, not our problem.
You know what's funny that you bring that up, man? I heard another theory with the whole leaving the equipment with the Taliban.
So the theory you just heard is, I literally just...
Oh, okay. You just thought you were thinking
God
about
just
it.
It was like, here's this theory. It just came to my mind.
Sure, you're just walking around. Yeah. So another one I heard is we left just enough because I don't think we left like a bunch of equipment.
Of course, not crazy amount of equipment that could take us out.
It was
obviously,
like 2 choppers and a couple tanks or whatever, some Humvees, and you've seen the videos of Taliban.
I don't know,
riding around in Humvees. I'm like, what the fuck? Like you guys are tripping. But another thing I heard is
I'm gonna send my transit,
your transit,
my detailing man.
Oh yeah, you should.
I'm gonna tell him, hey, just get 2 employees right there.
Yeah,
I'll send you some hats.
The
and
Humvees,
some
you gotta get
shirts.
the Humvees clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, so another one is that the reason why we left just enough is because it's gonna be a reason in the future for us to go back into Afghanistan again. Because the reason why we had to go back
is to make sure all the equipment
that they're using against other people.
Oh my God.
We have to go back and collect, and we have to defeat them. And this time, we're gonna go back in with everything. Yeah, that's just another theory, and it's a little Trojan horse because in the future,
you know what, bro? I'm gonna just get my dual citizenship, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna really start claiming these fools, and then they can't say I'm not because then I'm a dual citizen.
Ooh, they're gonna be like, "But where were you born?"
Un mexicano nace donde le da de chingado ganas. That's what they always say.
Yeah. So
Fool, there's people that aren't Mexican that feel like that weren't even born in Mexico, weren't even raised in Mexico, but I guess in their adult life they went to Mexico. They love Mexico so much that they literally claim to be Mexican, right? I mean, because they're citizens and stuff. And then they're literally, like, there's a Cuban singer that says, I guess she loves the Mexican people so much. My mom told me about her. I don't know the lady's name, but I guess she would say, like, she's like, yo soy mexicana, y no me importa si no nací ahí. She was like, un mexicano, like, nace donde quiera. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just exist wherever. For like, right. Yeah, it's just a little saying that they have out there. You feel me?
No, yeah, there's a TikToker that comes up on my feed every once in a while who moved from here and moved to Mexico, and she's black. And I was like, wow, like that's a crazy move for
you. But actually, there's black skins. Oh my God, I'm sorry, bro. I grew up with that term because I actually I have not my cousin, like she's my cousin's cousin, but I had a cousin that's half black, half Mexican, and she's always like, oh, I'm black skin. That's where that word came out. Bro. But anyways, no, there's actually Afro Mexicans is what I was going to. There's actual legit Afro Mexicans.
Yeah. There's who's one that's they're really on the darker side. I forget. Honduras. Who has the people who always come out dark, bro?
No. I mean, yeah, Central Americans are on the darker side, but no, Belize. Mm-hmm. So Belize is where you know where I was in Tulum.
Yeah.
Okay, those are like the Mayan people, right? Like you know, darker shade. But what I'm saying is, there's a country there called Belize, and they're black.
Oh, wow.
They're like Jamaicans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're Caribbean, Latinos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they speak Spanish. Yeah, they're Hispanic.
Oh.
Yeah, they're black. Like if you ever see someone from Belize, like if you ever go they're in Inglewood. There's a lot of Belizean restaurants. If you go in there, they're African. Like you would assume they're African American, but they're not. They're Belizean.
Wow.
But they're considered Latinos too. Yeah, so if you're Belize and you want to hop on Latin Wealth Club, let me know. Hit us a DM, bro. If you're an entrepreneur, let us know. They speak Spanish, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that end up working out?
What do you mean? Like, Belize is its own country. It's a small country right in between. It's south of Mexico. It's not. I don't think. Does it border Guatemala? I'm not sure if it borders Guatemala. But
no clue. Man.
No, it does. Guatemala is still south of Belize.
Yeah, I don't know.
Belize is still north of Guatemala.
So how? Oh, okay. So they're just in the region, and then they just happen.
They're just Afro. They're Afro Latinos.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, and you gotta remember, bro. Like, okay, Jamaica, they're not Latino or Hispanic. They're their own
they're
people.
Exactly.
But they're a part of the Caribbean. They don't speak Spanish. They speak English because I guess they're by English settlers.
Yeah.
But you gotta also remember, bro, Spanish and English, the conquistadors and then the the Christopher Columbuses. They started bringing in
That's right. Yeah.
These African people, these African slaves that people forget were sold by their own people.
Dude, that's what I was just gonna say. Like that, I found out something new.
They don't know that.
That apparently
you didn't know that,
huh?
You didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that until like a month ago.
Dude, I've been doing that since middle school.
Yeah, no. See, I didn't. I mean, we're not taught that. Yeah, the African,
okay.
the African.
I
Who
forget
was the
that.
leader? I forget who it was.
So
The leader
King
in
Tut,
Africa,
not King Tut, but what I'm saying is like
Yeah.
I always think of King Tut, you know. But what I'm saying is like there was a king.
There was a leader.
There's bro. Africa would sell their own people to Spain and
emperor,
to
dictator, whatever. Yeah,
Yes.
they actually did not want the slave trade to stop.
You didn't know all this?
I didn't know about this until like a month ago.
Bro, yeah. It's really well known. Why do you think in Africa there's still third world countries, bro? They still have dictatorships. They still have that. They probably don't sell human trafficking. They probably don't do human trafficking, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of dictatorships in Africa.
It's not dictator. It's
They're dictatorships, bro.
They're not dictatorships. They're fucking
What is it, communism?
No. They're what's like groups like not terrorist groups, but they're
dictatorships, bro.
No, but they're not.
Okay, so what is North Korea?
That's a dictatorship. There's one leader, but in Africa, there's a president, but there's so much war within Africa because of all the small little groups, and nobody who the fuck respects the government out there. There's basically no government. There's a government, but it's like a
Gotcha.
popped up government.
I mean, in certain countries, right? But no, where I'm going to though is I don't understand how people really think these people just went into Africa, swooped these people up, and were like, "Yeah, you're going with us." No, bro, they were sold by their own people.
Well, that was a big part of it too, you know.
Bro, I just think it's crazy. Okay, the reason why you're probably confused too is maybe you didn't pay attention, bro. That was in world history.
Mm-hmm.
They would sell their own people. That was in world history. I remember learning about it.
Maybe I didn't pay that much attention.
Yeah, well, a lot of people didn't, bro. Because I remember, not to expose Giselle, but my girlfriend, we had mentioned something about World War II, and she was like, who? Like, she's like, what are you talking about? And I had to explain to her, and she's like, oh, like, and I realized, bro, that a lot of our generation just didn't pay attention to history, and because of that, they don't understand, like, this war stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, no, it's tough to keep up with anything with a lot of stuff just within the U.S.
Well, at least with me, bro, it's because I took AP U.S. history, so I learned about a lot about the U.S. And then and then in world history, bro, I was just always like my whole thing, bro, is I wouldn't really pay attention, but I would always be looking at like the pictures. I'll just be studying the pictures, and then one interesting fun fact about me is that when I was a kid, I would watch a lot of History Channel.
Nice.
Like I would have that shit on replay.
Yeah.
I would just be watching. I'm like, damn, this is interesting. History to me was just interesting, bro.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, no, I learned a lot of my stuff in school, obviously, but I learned a lot more from the actual History Channel. Now, people could say, I don't know if that's fake news. Maybe it is fake news. Maybe my information is wrong. Who knows? But from what I understand is, yeah, bro, all that stuff, bro. People don't understand that some people were enemies of their own.
Yeah, no, they were. I mean, they were for. I mean, it was a long time, man. It was a long time, and like like we said,
it's like the Aztec people. They sacrificed their own for the sun god.
That was ridiculous, man.
All I'm saying is that people play victim, right? Like your people attacked my people, you know, right? Mm-hmm. But bro, my people attacked your people when your people was killing your own people.
Yeah.
like
that shit is crazy.
And then that's where we get this theory that the U.S. gets involved in wars because they're saving the citizens.
Yeah, that's
where we get that theory.
Yeah. Because
the thing is that the theory is like, for example, like with Palestine and Hamas, right? Hamas oppresses their people supposedly, right? We really don't know, right? We really don't know what goes on there. Mm-hmm. Supposedly, right? And and then some people see that as a reason to go in there.
But you know what the problem is, dude? They weren't even the opposite. The people voted Hamas in.
I know.
That's so funny, right? Isn't that so funny though? That it's
because they've been oppressed by Israel.
They were, and
they see them as an op. They see them as an enemy.
They do, and it's sad because that's only because of religion. That's the only reason why.
No, it's not even because of religion. It's literally because of land.
Yeah, but
it has. I don't think a Jewish person hates a Muslim for being Muslim.
I think they do.
No, they don't.
I think that hate is so deep, bro, that a lot of it just comes down to
really.
Yeah,
maybe because we're not a part of those communities, we don't know or something.
Yeah, they like, dude. I think they hate each other.
Or they don't. You think they don't do business with each other or nothing?
Very little, if any. Yeah, very little, if any. They hate each other.
Oh, you're right,
bro.
because
They hate each other.
no. Speaking about going back to what I just mentioned, Trump helped them do peace treaties. There's a reason why those peace treaties were signed.
The problem was it wasn't even Trump, bro. The president before him, no, not Obama. I think it was the one before Bush. Was it?
No,
Bush? Who was it? There was another president who had made a treaty with all the of the majority.
Bill Clinton was trying to do it. He failed.
Somebody passed it.
He failed it,
but somebody did pass it. I don't know who
Trump.
it was. No, it wasn't Trump. It was somebody before Trump.
Bro, let me.
I'm gonna pull it up.
It's been Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump.
Yeah.
Obama caused more war there. Bush started the war there. Clinton tried to do a peace treaty with Israel and Palestine and failed. Trump failed too with Palestine and Israel. But he did more peace treaties with the other countries surrounding them.
Yeah, no, so you're right, but I'm saying there's one other, and I don't even know if it's within those two same countries, but I'm just saying in the Middle
only
East.
Other president that had tried to do something was Bill Clinton, bro.
But somebody did something, and they passed it. Like, there's literally a video of him
there's
out
nothing
there
passing.
signing, like, shaking hands and shit.
The only person that has a video like that is Trump. Bro, do I really got to pull this up for you, bro?
I think so.
Bro, you might not like the guy, but you got to give the guy flowers.
No, I'm saying yes, he did. Yes, he did. But I'm saying there's another one that also who did something that worked, but then failed again. And
the only other person that could have done that, which from what I understand, he failed, was Bill Clinton.
Yeah, but he did. He was able to get
the only picture that pops up
for what?
U.S. president with Middle East.
Yeah. Let's see.
Look at the flags. Look at the flags, bro.
I know. I see it.
That's the only president to do it, bro.
How Jimmy Carter brokered one peace deal between Israel and Egypt. Israel and Egypt did not make
that's not Palestine, bro.
I know. I'm not talking. I'm just saying in the Middle East, though.
Oh no, we're talking about Palestine. The Egypt Israel thing they've been at peace for years, bro.
Yeah.
But anyways,
in Egypt, yeah. Wait, wasn't there another country that was getting involved though in this new war? There was another one, the one next door to Israel, bro. I swear they had they did something.
Lebanon. No, Jordan.
Was it Jordan? No, I think it was Lebanon.
It was Jordan. Jordan had took over the West Bank, and then Egypt had taken over Gaza, and then Gaza's where Hamas.
So I'm talking about right now, though. So like they had somebody else had done something to Israel, and now they're fighting back with them as well.
No, I think there's only a threat of Iran getting involved. I think that's the only threat that you may be talking about. But is that it, bro?
I think so.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys in the next one. This is part 2 of the Latin Wealth Club podcast, where we just kind of talked about conspiracy theories and kind of some world news going on. But have a good rest of your week, Latin Wealth Club, and we'll see you on the next one.
Perfect time.